Hi everybody, my name is Rue, and I created a super brain crunchy roll and write game inspired by Tetris. It's called TETROLL, and in about 5 minutes I'm going to explain how to play it. All you need for a game of TETROLL are 4 dice, a pen, and a player sheet per player. On your turn, you're going to grab your 4 dice, and these will determine what kind of a shape you're going to draw into your grid, like this. If there's a majority of one of the dice, so in this case there is, that will determine the kind of shape you have to draw in. So in this case, shape number 2. If there isn't a majority, for example I rolled something like this, then you look at the lowest number and that will determine the shape you have to draw in. So you use the dice to create your shape. So for example, you would do something like this. 2, 4, 6 and a 1. These shapes, just like Tetris, will basically come down. Let's roll another one. So we get a majority of ones, which will be another block. For example, I could do something like this. Let's roll again. Okay, so I could fill this in like this. A 4, a 2, a 5, and a 3. So one thing you notice is I completed a row. And whenever a row is completed, basically you get 10 points, which you fill in over here, if your row has the numbers 1 to 6. Not necessarily in that order, but every number should be unique. In my case, I failed to do that because I have a double 1. So when you finish a row, you first circle every number that is not supposed to be there. So in this case, the 1, 2, 4, 6 and 5 are all fine, but the second one over here, I will circle that one. These are going to be my penalty points, and they will get subtracted from the 10 points over here. So in this case, I only get 9 points for this row. It's not all bad though, because every circled number is also going to be a circle which I can fill in for my bonuses. So since this is a 1, I can circle one of my bonus rings for bonus number 1. Something else you noticed are these little balls over here and over here. Whenever I fill in a number over there, I can tick it off like this as a reminder and fill in this bonus number corresponding with the number I filled in. So in this case, number 5. Another thing you'll notice is that I sort of screwed up this bottom row over here because I still have an empty space over here, and obviously the shapes are too large to fit in here. Here comes the other special area in play. These are over here. These are copiers or copy tiles. Whenever I fill a number in here, for example, if I fill in a 3 over here, I can copy this number to any space, anywhere. It doesn't need to fall down like a Tetris block. I can fill in that 3 again, so I could copy that over here as well. That way I could finish this row. Play will continue like this, alternating between player 1 and 2, or in a solo game just by myself, until I get to the top over here. Whenever I place a piece that partially sticks out of the top, that's no problem, I can still fill it in. But as soon as I have to fill in one of these shapes that doesn't fit anymore, so it completely is out of the grid, then my game ends. I will tally up all my scores over here for each row. Then I'll see how many points I scored for the bonuses, put it in here, and those two together determines my final score. The bonuses are really nice. If you manage to fill in all the bonus rings before any other opponent, you'll score the first prize. You put a circle on it, and usually that's a lot of points for the end game. From that moment on, all other players can only score the second lesser runner-up prize. So let's look at bonus number 5. This bonus will give you 4 points for each odd scored row at the end of the game. Any second player who gets this bonus only receives 2 points. Whenever somebody scores the first prize of a bonus, all the other players have to cross out that first prize and it can only go for the second lesser runner-up prize. And finally there are rerolls. If you're really unhappy with the dice, you can choose 1, 2, 3 or all 4 of them for a reroll. The prize, however, is you have to cross off one of the first prize bonuses. So from that moment on, you can only go for the second runner-up prize. That's all there is to it. I hope you have a lot of fun playing TETROLL.